team, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Replanted on the channel. Every episode at this point is a big deal because, team, we are getting very close to the end of the game. Today, we are going to be jumping into R.I.P mode, our permadeath mode. So if we lose a single level, and let me add to that, if we lose a single level and I'll jump into my achievements to show you guys. Here we go. The two achievements we're trying to get: complete all levels in a rest in peace run. I'm not so worried about doing that, team. If you've been keeping up with the channel, you know we should be able to take on rest in peace, no problem. But the bigger challenge here is our life well lived achievement, because, team, it says complete all levels in a rest in peace run without losing a single lawnmower. I'm gonna hop back to R.I.P mode and just explain that a little bit, because, team, like that achievement mentioned, this is the permadeath mode. So if we lose a level, we lose. We have to restart all the way from the beginning again. I'm gonna click on run history just to show you guys I have not played this game, or this game mode. I've played this game. But basically the idea is that we play through all of the different levels in the game. If we can complete them all in one run, we win, we get our achievement, and if we can do it without using the single random lawnmower that it will give us for each level, the game will give us one randomly placed lawnmower. But, team, like I said, we don't want to use that. We want to do this run completely flawlessly from beginning to end, no mistakes. That is the goal today. I'm gonna jump into our channel Zen Garden really fast just to read out the plants that do have names and show you guys the channel Zen Garden. If you haven't seen it, there's going to be a timestamp, so if you want to skip over the Zen Garden visit and just see me jump into R.I.P mode, well, there will be a timestamp for that. And with that, team, welcome. I'm gonna jump into our Zen Garden. This is the place where you guys can and have named all of these plants, and we do have a brand new name. Today, I'm very excited to share with you guys the new name of the potato mine, but in general, team, just a quick reminder, if you are new here, these are our Zen Garden plants from our adventure. You guys have named all of the plants at the top half, and now you guys have named like these three plants at the bottom half. So we're really starting to name all of the plants. There are no new plants in the games. We just got them all. So, team, I'm mentioning it now. If you are interested in naming a plant, do it fast. We're not going to get any new plants in this game. So if you're seeing the plants that we have right now, you can name these plants. But as soon as they're named, you guys are going to have to either vote on a new name or they're just named. So yeah, that's everything. I'm going to take care of this Blover, our final Zen Garden plant. It's full size, team. That's crazy. We got every plant in this game. Anyway, top half, I'm just going to jump into reading their names because there are no new plants to reveal. So, team, we're starting right here at the top left with our leftward facing walnut. This is the gobbled one. We have our leftward facing coffee bean, which is the Degenie. We have our rightward facing tall nut, which is front porch master 2.0. Our leftward facing split pea is Jeremiah. Our leftward and rightward facing squash are 4-1 kid and 6-7 kid, respectively. We have our leftward and rightward facing torchwoods, which are Titan, TV Man, and Skibbity Toilet. We have our rightward facing jalapeno, which is glucose. Our leftward facing umbrella leaf, which is Leafy. We have our rightward facing sunflower, which is Sunny Funny. We have our melon pulse, which is Young Grati. Our cactus is Chalupa. We have our leftward and our rightward facing marigolds. Team, this one is the first plant that we unlocked on this entire adventure, so this is the precious first. We have our rightward facing marigold, which is cheesy. And that moves us down to our ice room. This is Greg, our rightward facing lily pad, which is average YT doom scroller and team one of the twoest newly named plants. This is Barry. You met this one last episode, and finally, without further ado, team, our brand new plant, the potato mine facing to the right, has been named Spuddy the Buddy, and I think that's pretty awesome, team. We've named more than half of the daytime plants. Please go in the comments and name a plant. The only rules are that you are naming them something that I do not need to Google and tell you know about, that you are naming a maximum of 2 plants per episode, and that you are naming plants that do not have names, because like I said before, if you try to name a plant that has a name already, it's gonna come down to a vote, and I don't know if you guys are fully prepared to see the democratic process like that. But team, with that, I have named all of the named plants in this daytime garden. The rest of these plants down here at the bottom, you guys can name. Just take a look right now. You can name them. I'm gonna jump into our nighttime garden. You can name every single one of these nighttime plants. We don't have like any nighttime plants named. And kind of the same thing for the aquarium plants too. So go ahead, name any of these aquarium plants. The nighttime plants are fair game. And one last time, the plants down here at the bottom that I'm circling right now. With that, team, we've taken care of our channel, Zen Garden. I'm gonna hop straight into our main menu. It is time. We are taking on R.I.P mode, level 1-1. We're lined up. I'm gonna hit play, team. This is a big moment, and before I press the button, I want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. You guys have made this whole series possible. We are going to clear out Plants vs. Zombies Replanted in style, team. We're gonna do this big. We're gonna start here, and guess what? We are also gonna turn on all of our cosmetic I don't even know. I'm used to calling them cheat codes. We're gonna turn them all on. Without further ado, I'm jumping in level 1-1 R.I.P mode. Team, here we go. And this is it. The sky is purple. Crazy Dave is here. What do you gotta say? More zombies are coming. And right when I misplaced my lawnmower again? But you got this. No messing around. If even one single zombie gets past, it's bye-bye brain. And 4 out of 5 doctors say that's bad. Okay. All right. Classic Crazy Dave. A little bit of weird lines, but team, they did add this mode after the game was already out. So we're gonna go full speed here. I'm gonna start with our channel the standard start on the channel. Come on, team. If you've been around, you know it is double sunflower pumpkin, or potato mine, Spuddy the Buddy, if you will. Shout out our Zen Garden Name a Plant team. I'm gonna continue to toss stuff in our inventory, even though it's level 1-1. It is starting us with 5 lanes, which is not necessarily the way that the game always starts. But if you notice on the left side of our screen, we do just have standard zombies, so I'm not gonna worry about this at all, really. I'm gonna hit Let's Rock, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna pause the game. This is not a standard start, team. What am I doing right now? I'm gonna click on these fancy glasses. And why? Because we have some cheat codes to enable. This is gonna change the game visually, and I'm gonna end up getting some of the last achievements that we need in this game by doing this. So team, here we go. We're gonna make the game look a little weird. For R.I.P mode, you're gonna hear some sounds pop off for these cheat codes turning on. And yeah, we're just gonna turn all of them on, I guess. We got Ask Me About Mustache mode. Heck yes, our first cosmetic achievement. Alternate lawnmower, we upgraded them, and we would have to type in Tricked Out in the original Plants vs. Zombies. If you know, you know. These used to be the cheat codes. Anyway, zombies, plants, daisies, zombies give candy, head crabs turned on. We get another achievement, life half full. Equip the head crab achievement. We got retro pea shooters, and you guys may or may not have these yourself. The retro pea shooters were a bonus for pre-ordering this game. So if you have it, you have it. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I got it. We're also enabling retro zombie, and this should be the last cosmetic achievement. Team, life half empty right after we just got life half full from head crab. That's 3 of our final achievements. That leaves 2 achievements left in the game. With that, I'm going straight back to our game because I'm already stalling, team. And we are going to do our channel standard start at 2.5 times speed. Here we go. Yes! Oh my gosh, team. Welcome again. We got retro zombies and they drop daisies, and we're gonna see a lot of weird looking zombies in general, I think. If we see too many of the same zombie type spammed, I think I will mix it up in terms of what we have turned on cosmetically. But team, this is about to get exciting. We should be able to take over the lawn very fast. And even though this is the permadeath mode, do not worry. We've been playing enough of survival endless to, well, I don't know. I feel like at least I'm in a good position to survive, team. If you haven't checked out the survival series and want to see some kind of advanced Plants vs. Zombies gameplay, well, that is absolutely where it's at. So go check that out if you want to. Otherwise, we are going to lock in for our first flag of this whole adventure, team. This is where I do our channel calls to action, and if you are enjoying your watch, your time so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Stick around, hang out. All of these zombies are just retro zombies. I might actually switch it up here. Hold on. At least we'll play this full level out. We'll play this full level with retro zombies, and then we'll switch up the visuals of the zombies overall, because I'm kind of hoping that we don't see retro zombies the whole time. We have all sorts of zombie costumes to check out. And yeah, team, thank you again for being here. We're gonna speed up this level a lot. The only thing that I can say about the level, if you are a little bit less familiar with Plants vs. Zombies in general, is that the faster we kill these zombies, the faster we are going to push forward these waves, ultimately speeding up the level further and further the more damage we do. With that, we got our bag, our coins, and the extra coin from like our one random lawnmower, so heck yeah. Same start here, we're doubling up on sunflowers. We're gonna go potato mine, squash this time, just so I can have double insta-kills. I could go with twin sunflowers. It's not gonna help us out a ton because it will probably just slow us down in the beginning of the level. But team, you know, if you've been keeping up with the channel, the twin sunflower is one of my favorite defensive plants, just because you can get such a huge advantage. But let's continue. Here we go. I'm going to ramp up speed again, and let's go, team. We are off on our adventure. This really marks the point where we can start to focus on this run. I don't know, kind of zoomed out, if you will. This whole run is going to be a long one. We do have to play the entire game from beginning to end. I think I'm going to split up these episodes depending on which level we are currently playing today. So today we are going to be playing the daytime levels. Don't worry, team. We're going to play all of the levels very soon. You just keep up if you want to. Stick around, team. This week, basically, is going to be a week full of Replanted. So if you're watching this live, thank you for being here. Keep looking out for these episodes because we are going to put them up back to back. This is a big achievement for this channel, for this game, and for me, team. We are going to be 100%ing Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. Hopefully I can pull off R.I.P mode first try, and if we can, I can show you guys the 100% complete of this game. So I'm very, very excited and thankful to have you guys here to be able to do this. And team, let's pull this off. Oh, like I said, let's mix up the visuals here. I'm just gonna unclick Retro Zombie. Hopefully it takes up so little time that we don't even see it. But now we should be seeing other zombie types, which I'm excited about. I wanna check out the head crabs. And what I'm really hoping for is that the head crab zombies kind of compete to spawn with some of these other aesthetic zombies, because if we can get a mixture of different costumes, I'm gonna call them costumes from now on. If we can get a mixture of costumes, that's my most ideal. We're grabbing our bag, team. That is our second level complete. And I did notice that as soon as I unclicked retro zombies, we got all of these standard zombies. There are some head crabs. That's great. That's really great. I kind of don't like the glasses. We're gonna take off the glasses for this next level, how about? But I gotta focus. We need to keep basically speed running this whole game. So let's keep the pace high here. I'm gonna bring along winter melons again. We keep using winter melons and Gatling peas. Is this really the best strategy? I mean, is it the best strategy? Probably. Is it the most unique to watch level after level? I don't know. So I'm going to try and spare you guys. We're going to mix up these strategies, I promise. I really do. And we do have to play through this entire game. So we're going to see level-specific defenses in both day, night, pool, fog, and on the roof. So don't worry. This is not the defense that we are going to run for the entire game. But I do have to say that it does make this beginning really easy. What I want to do, actually, and team, I've been thinking about this because while I'm somewhat interested in playing this game fast, don't get me wrong, speedrunning, definitely a fan. I mean, I don't know if it's in the cards of me actually speedrunning Plants vs. Zombies. If that is a thing that you're interested in, if you would like to just see me play this game fast, well, let me know, team, because that is not something that I would typically do. But if you guys would like to see it, I would like to do it. Yeah, playing this game, and I keep feeling like I'm saying over and over again just how impactful the 2.5 times speed is in Replanted. Like, if you asked me right now, which Plants vs. Zombies should I get? Should I get the original one? Should I get Replanted, the remaster? And I don't, like, typically what I'd tell you is that the original one is going to go on sale. It's going to be cheaper, and the game is the same. Get that one. But for a couple reasons, team, a couple reasons, a handful, and let me know in the comments if you agree or not. I think that Replanted is absolutely worth your while playing this game because of the ability to speed up the in-game time and to be able to use keyboard shortcuts. I know it sounds dumb. You can probably use a mod on the original Plants vs. Zombies to have keyboard shortcuts, but I have to tell you guys, after playing this game on basically every platform it has released on, including Xbox 360, which did have auto collection of the sun, I have to say, team, this release, in terms of replayability, at least for myself, is the best released so far. So is it worth it? Yes. Is it worth the price? Not really. But in terms of the quality of life changes, absolutely, team. The game is not throwing any sort of defensive problems our way. There's nothing to solve. And with nothing to solve, I think that we just commit to more of what we've been doing. Maybe I mix it up with Torchwoods this time and jalapenos. Let's rock, team. Here we go. I'm gonna get through this first part of the game as fast as I possibly can. I know from your perspective that we are probably just playing very basic levels right now. So I'm gonna try and play those basic levels quickly. I'm gonna try and fill you guys in on my thoughts for this run overall and welcome you guys once again to this channel. It is going to be the goal for this next week to take out this R.I.P mode, so stick around for that. Otherwise, team, we are building up towards being able to just do strange challenges in general. I have to say, once we run out of achievements to complete, we're gonna have to make achievements of our own, including strange challenges, strategies, and we might even visit some of the other Plants vs. Zombies games. I'm really thinking about Plants vs. Zombies 2 at the moment. I'm thinking about mods, so if any of those ideas sound good, let me know down below. sooner rather than later, team, because I would like to hear your guys' voices and make sure that what you are liking shows up on the channel. Also, check out the other stuff on the channel if you want to. I'm trying not to lock in with just Plants vs. Zombies for the sake of being able to offer you guys variety. So check out The Force Unleashed currently, check out Descenders currently. There is all sorts of stuff on the channel. And now I can start to really destroy this level, if you will. Once I start to work in Torchwoods, it's really all over. 1-4 is going to come to an end. And now we need a jalapeno to back us up. Shout out Glucose. It's not exactly facing the right way, but once again, shout out our Zen Garden. Name a plant if you have not already, team. We're running out of plants to name. Okay, so Torchwoods in almost every lane. We are good. This should be our final flag, and team, we are flying through these first couple levels. This would have taken so much longer if I could not do 2.5 times speed and use keyboard shortcuts. So once again, a reminder, the reason why Replanted is worth your while is that the quality of life changes that we all needed kind of have been made. All right. Level 1-5, our daytime mini boss level, we got Crazy Dave. We're going bowling. Here, take this walnut. Why'd I put a walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy. Now go, bowl me a winner. Okay, team, our task is clear. We gotta bowl a winner for Crazy Dave and make this epic. So I'm also gonna speed up our in-game time. I know this is not necessarily our 2.5 times speed challenge. If you've seen it already on the channel, you know it exists, but we did not have keyboard shortcuts when I recorded it the first time. So, yeah, there was some issues. There was some issues, to say the least. That being said, though, team, now that we do have keyboard shortcuts like I've been talking about so much, we can finally do the 2.5 times speed challenge again from beginning to end and pull it off, hopefully with no problems this time. I'm really hoping to flawlessly beat the game from beginning to end in 2.5 times speed. So funny enough, beating R.I.P mode the way that we are is actually practice for doing that 2.5 times speed mode challenge. If we can just kind of focus on completing the game generally in 2.5 times speed, well, when we have to do it, it should be a breeze. And we're finally getting chocolate again. It has been a very long time since we've been getting chocolate because I have stocked up my chocolate since pretty much the beginning of the game, and because I maxed it out when I did, there was no way to collect more instead of collecting Zen Garden plants. So the whole thing was an effort to get Zen Garden plants faster. And it totally worked out. These daisies are just everywhere, and I do have to be a little bit careful because in 2.5 times speed, these newspaper zombies, oh man, they can just rush our back line, and it is kind of concerning. So the head crab zombies are cone heads. I get it now. I didn't understand. So that's why we never saw any head crabs in the beginning of the game, because they are actually the cone heads. And if we hit them once, their cone head comes off. No! No! You're kidding me! You're kidding me! No! Do we just take the fail? I think we take the fail. No! I clicked on the square twice. It deselected my plants twice. Our run ended at 1-5. Oh my gosh, the goal of today is to get through our day levels, so we do have to restart? Holy crap! We just got taken out by a... I was literally explaining that the newspaper zombies could just charge our backline. That's insane. All right, team, let's do the same thing here. I'm gonna speed it all up. We know that this is easy, so let's make it happen if we can. Repeaters, and I know we can. Oh my gosh, team, I can't believe that it happened. It deselected my plant 2 separate times. I do have to say that that bug has been in this game since the beginning. Replanted. I have talked about it in multiple videos at this point. I really do not like that the plants get deselected when you click on sunshine and when you click just in the corners of these squares. It will not plant it, it will deselect it, and good luck, friend. You gotta survive now. But otherwise, team, we are... yeah, we're restarting. I do not like backtracking on this channel. So if you're here with me right now, please know this is not my ideal outcome. I want this to go quickly and smoothly. So we're gonna make this happen. I promise it is in my best interest and yours. I know restarting is kind of rough, but team, I think it's just kind of funny. It was literally the thing that I was talking about that could happen, and it totally did. But yeah, it would be nice if the game actually worked the way that it... I was really hoping it to. What the heck just happened? Okay. Well, anyway, take out this zombie potato mine. We got Spuddy the Buddy, and we are off on our adventure again, team. Our first flag. Should I do it again? This is where I do a channel calls to action. I don't know. If you're here watching right now, please just consider interacting with the channel. I'm really glad to have you guys here. We're gonna make this run happen, I promise, and I'm glad that we are restarting early on, because now it will just make it even more real that this run can end at any point. I'm gonna have to be careful. I'm going to have to be careful, but don't worry, team. I will. This run is going to happen. We need the achievements. We've been working for this for so long. At this point, it has to happen. A 1 in 1,000 diamond drop, our lucky round, team. Let's go. Level 1-1 coming to an end again. It's coming to an end again. Say hi, hello, how are you down in the comments. Thank you guys for being here. I keep saying the same things, but we are backtracking just a little bit. So we need to make some progress quickly right now. I'm basically speedrunning these first 5 levels. Hopefully we never have to do this again for this challenge. I hope that I'm not foreshadowing something bad by saying so. Team, let's pull this off smooth and safely. I know we kind of did just let ourselves down on that front, but don't worry. We're going to make it happen. Let's rock. 1-2. Our first sunflower down, 2.5 times speed, engaged, and we are off. Okay, more sunflowers. Oh, our first potato mine in the wrong lane. That's okay. And we got a second zombie on screen. I think we might end up having to go for a more expensive explosive. Never mind, we got it. All right, our insta-kill plants are carrying at the moment. We're going cherry bomb, squash, and honestly, I'm just gonna tear up these potato mines because they're not helping us anymore. We should just be able to constantly spend, and I think I need to embrace that if we're gonna be playing through this whole game. So here we go, team. A little shift in strategy. I'm just trying to be a little bit more offensive and take care of these problems before they become bigger. But yeah, no problem at all. 1-2 should go down quickly. We're working on our wall of repeaters, and that just gets stronger. So as we spam it out, we're gonna get through this level quickly. You guys know. If you know, you know. If you're sticking around, absolutely you know. Either you're really good at this game or just enjoy some pretty solid gameplay, if I say so myself. So team, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's go crazy. And yeah, the other idea that I had for this run was to try and do a pseudo speed run. So to be like very, very aggressive. So to try and put some gloom shrooms in our front line so that they can do damage all around them and wipe out these zombies. All sorts of complicated stuff, team. But what I have just really come down to is that I think it's best if we just chill together, play through this adventure mode at a quick pace, and yeah, just hang out with you guys. This is our final big legitimate challenge for the game, so I want to make sure that you guys have the version of this recording that you guys were waiting for all this time. I'm grabbing our bag, our coins, and the extra one from our mower. And yeah, let's keep going, team. 1-3, we're seeing cone heads for the first time. Same strat here. Same strat. No problems at all, no hang-ups. Let's just go quickly. So I'm hitting let's rock, and let's go. First sunflower down, in-game speed maxed out, and we are flying. Hopefully we continue to fly through these levels. Goodness, we have to make it all the way to Walnut Bowling again. And that kind of makes me concerned because we have 2 levels to complete of Walnut Bowling. So if we're having trouble on the first one, I'm really hoping that we don't have trouble on the second one. But I'm just glad that we are making the mistakes early on in this run, because if we can just pull this off flawlessly now, well, that is my ideal outcome. Get out of here, zombie. We're also going to advance the waves. Like I said, if we kill all the zombies on screen at the same time, we're going to advance the wave faster and faster. So now we are only slowed down by our repeater cooldown at the moment. We're going to keep spamming this. This should get us to the end of the level, no problem. Squash to mix things up. And yeah, let's be very aggressive here if we possibly can. Which I know we can. Let's start pushing forward into these zombies, team. Here we go. Our first flag. Huge wave of zombies is approaching, and it should go down no problem. All right, zombies, go down. Yep. We didn't bring along torch woods. We brought along winter melons. Should we spam them? We can. We have more than enough sunshine to do it. But really, we're so early on in this adventure that the additional firepower is just going to kind of be a little bit overkill for now. So let's keep upgrading things. I don't even think we end up with a full column of Gatling peas for a while. Team, our second and final flag. Okay, our second flag is gone. 1-3 is done, and we are on to 1-4. I think I accidentally hit my mic mute for a second, so excuse me if that was a little weird. Anyway, let's just continue. Boom, 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 and boom. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what else do we bring? We bring along repeaters. And we bring along the winter melons. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just looking at these plants like, what else do we bring? I think we just bring along these twin sunflowers. Let's rock, team. Here we go. Level 1-4, we are back. Okay, boom, boom. And we are off to our standard start. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yes, we have been backtracking up until this point, but once we get past this level, team, we're not backtracking anymore. I want to flawless the rest of our daytime levels, and we're going to make it happen. Okay, yeah, twin sunflowers really slow us down in the beginning of the game. But I think I just go with an insta-kill plant. No, we can get a squash, and that leaves our fourth lane ready to go with more offense. Are we going to get a squash? We are. I'm going to go with a different lane for now with our repeater, and we have control of the lawn. Let's go, team. I'm going to go with a jalapeno here. Boom and boom. And now we save. All right, team. Oh, I'm feeling so much better about this run. We finally have momentum again, and I'm hoping to coast to 110. So here we go. Huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our first flag of level 1-4, team. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas for challenges in general, let me know too. I'm trying to keep track of all of these ideas so that we can keep Plants vs. Zombies Replanted going. Team, let me know what you would like to see, what sounds crazy. If there's actually just a challenge that sounds crazy to you, let me know. We will see if we can pull it off. If it's blisteringly difficult, we're gonna give it a great try. But I will promise you that we will try, team. We will try. Just let me know. For now, let's focus on this run. We have so much sun, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna go with the cherry bomb. Boom! And the rest of the zombies go down to our plants up top. A cherry bomb and a squash that we didn't need. Let's grab our bag, team. We are back. The backtracking has ended. Thank you for still being here if you are. I already read this out dramatically, so we're going to skip this. We're going bowling. Here, take this walnuts. Why'd I put a walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy. Now go bowl me a winner. All right, team, we are not going to shy away. 2.5 times speed again, and I think really what the difference that I need to embrace is our keyboard shortcuts, because once again, these things can probably be our best friend if we use them. But I am going to make a couple mistakes. Every time I try to use the keyboard shortcuts on a conveyor belt level, team, so if I click 3 now, it does that. And then if I click 3 again, it does what was originally 4. So it does throw me off a little bit. If you guys can keep up with it, I believe in you. I bet you guys can. But for me, I definitely make mistakes on these. So if you're making mistakes and you're like, oh man, am I the only one? Do not worry. I'm making tons of mistakes on these keyboard shortcuts in conveyor belt levels as well. But hopefully they can save our run in general. I think if we just spam stuff, we should be totally fine. Oh yeah, we're so fine. I'm really kind of disappointed that we struggled the way that we did, but I think that showing you guys how unforgiving this mode really is early on, yeah, I think that's a benefit. So now you guys know this could really turn around at any point. I need to stay focused. I need to stay killing zombies, and we can make this happen. So I'm going to go with a bunch of standard walnuts here just to clear things up. Yep, we're good here. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, these newspaper zombies are absolutely terrifying. They just rush our backline. It's insane. Okay, get out of here, newspaper zombies. They're really the only zombies that I need to look out for. Otherwise, it's pretty much the bucket heads. And yeah, we can just solve their health pool with other problem solvers. Okay, get out of here, newspaper zombie. Please go away. We got all sorts of newspaper zombies too, so I need to be pretty careful here. Okay, boom. Boom, and yeah, we're just gonna blow this up. We don't have choices here, but that's okay. Continue to blow up these zombies. And there we go. Okay, so I say this usually on all of the conveyor belt levels, but if we have 4 or more of a single kind of plants, then we will start to get less of them overall. The game starts to play like you don't want to use that type of plant. And so for us, if we stack up on these walnuts, we're gonna start to see more Explodo nuts. Those are our major line of defense here. Hopefully we can pull this off. What the heck? No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Wow. Why is walnut bowling the mini game that's giving us the trouble that it is? Anyway, we got it, team. We're making progress now. 1-5 completes. Walnut bowling complete. Let's grab our bag. Thank goodness, team. We are finally making progress again. Here we go. So yeah, level 1-6. We do see pole vaulters for the first time in our standard level. We did just see them. But yeah, we didn't have to deal with them directly. So now we do. I think the strategy is not really going to change that much here, but I think the best thing that we can do is toss in Torchwood just in case. We're going to bring along insta-kill plants. Let's rock, team. Here we go, level 1-6. So yeah, here we go. Max out the in-game speed. We got our sunflowers going. And let's keep them going. Potato mine early. We got Spuddy the Buddy. And yes, Spuddy the Buddy is going to be our best friend for the beginning of this run, because as long as we can use these potato mines, I want to. The potato mines are so strong in the early game. If you're not using them to stall out the beginning of the game, then I don't really know what you're doing, team. Let's start off with our wall of repeaters, and we should be fully operational in just a second. Let's go. Okay, we got a pole vaulter. The squash can take it out if it jumps over it, but otherwise we are going to have to be very aware of taking out these zombies. But the repeaters can handle them as long as they are the only zombie being targeted. So we do need to make sure that we keep ramping up our damage, but in general, we're okay here. Let's go, team. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our first flag of level 1-6. We are officially making a lot of progress now. So hopefully I can keep up this pace at least a little bit. I want at least 2 columns of these repeaters, but we're going to get it right away. So there we go, a full column of torchwood as well. Shout out our Zen Garden Skibby Toilet. And yeah, let's fly through the rest of this level. 1-6 should come to an end quickly. Huge wave of zombies, and boom! Let's blow them all up. They cannot survive this volley of torchwood, repeater, Gatling P combo, so let's use it while it's strong. Let's get through these daytime levels the most efficient way we can, and here we go. Let's just continue, team. Boom and boom. Boom and boom. What else do we bring? We bring along insta-kill plants, and we bring along... What could help us more right now? Anything? I don't really think so, team. We could just bring along chompers if we want to. Chompers are kind of overkill with the defense that we brought already. It's like half insta-kill plants and then a chomper and repeaters. So this should be pretty crazy. Let's make it all happen. I'm a little bit worried about the pole vaulter zombies and the chompers because the chompers do not deal with pole vaulter zombies very well. But we should be all right. We really should be. Here we go. So potato mine for our first zombie, squash for our second. This is the start that we were hoping for. Our first cone head on screen. And we can start to transition to repeaters now. I think we will. I got really lucky on that placement. My goodness, that zombie spawned at like the perfect time. So cherry bomb. We can't mess around with these pole vaulters. The pole vaulters can cause us major problems really quickly. So we need to be on top of these pole vaulters as much as we possibly can be. A zombie's creeping up, but we got it. We should be more than okay here. We didn't bring along torchwood this time, but that's okay. I'm going to try and remember that, though, because the torchwood very much will speed up this daytime level. And team, our first flag of level 1-7. Here we go. Yeah, we're cutting through these zombies at this point. If we can get 2 full columns, I feel much better about the pole vaulters, and at this point, we can start to push our defense very far forward on the screen. The pole vaulters can jump over, but it is not going to slow much down otherwise. So as long as we keep upgrading things, and as long as we keep placing things, we should be just fine. Yeah, maybe we don't even put walnuts in front because the pole vaulters are just going to jump over and chomp our chompers, so... yeah, I think this is the new plan. Team, our second flag of level 1-7, here we are. And a full column of Gatling peas as well, which is really nice. Yep, I think we just keep replacing this. If we start stacking up sunshine, I should keep spending it, so we're going to go for more repeaters here. More upgrades as well. And yeah, we're so fine. This is crazy how fine we are. Another chocolate bar, let's go. They are kind of rare, but because we've maxed out our Zen Garden, we're only going to be able to get chocolate bars, so it's not really going to change too much. Okay, wow. This is what I'm talking about. These pole vaulters can literally just turn our run around. Okay, cherry bomb for all of the pole vaulters at the beginning of our third and final flag. We got it, our bag, the coins, and the extra ones from our mowers team. So yeah, level 1-8. We're probably going to see 3 flags again, I would guess, but I don't know, team. Every time I try to guess whether it's going to be 2 or 3 or even 4 flags. I'm usually wrong. So I'm just going to stock up. We're going to go with our same defense. I really want to mix it up, but honestly, I think that it's just best if we stick with what we have. Let's rock. Here we go, team. And to be totally honest, after playing so much survival, I think that I like the ice slowdowns. I don't know how else to say it, because you can use the snow pea and you can use the winter melon for kind of the same snow slowdown effect. But whatever that slow effect is, team, I have to say it is way better, in my opinion, than the Torchwood. While you can do much more damage, the ability to slow these zombies down is just unmatched. Yeah, it's totally unmatched. Anyway, we got our standard start. Let's transition to repeaters fast, and if we can pull it off, to add in winter melons as well as soon as possible. So here we go, a squash. And more repeaters. And a melon. And another Gatling pea as soon as we can afford it. Oh, you know what? We're going repeater instead. And there we go. Oh my gosh, brains. Did you hear that? That was like a custom sound. That was cool. I think we turned that on even. Well, that's definitely new. I like that. I've never heard that before. Maybe we've heard it on this run so far and I just haven't paid attention. But team, we got brand new sounds for the zombies getting destroyed here. Okay, boom, squash, no problem now. Another winter melon. And yeah, we are so overpowered now. Pairing melons and repeaters is just overkill. I mean, I would be happy to transition this entire defense to just melons, knowing the power of these melons. But yeah, at this point, having the combo of melons and Gatling peas is so strong. 1-8 will not survive, and this should be the end right here. We're going with a cherry bomb for our bag and coins. Team, this pace is so much better than when we were just backtracking in the very beginning. I feel like we are just cutting through these daytime levels now. Let's keep this pace up if we can. Insta-kill plants all around. Did we got our squash? Yes, we did. Okay. Winter melon, Gatling pea, and are we going to have an extra slot? No, we're not. Let's rock. All right, team, here we go. Yeah, I was like, I think we have all of our regular plants. There we go. Max out the in-game speed, and here we go. This is level 19. We have 3 flags, and it also marks our basically end to the daytime levels. The only level after this is our boss fight, which is a conveyor belt level. So this is the last standard level for the day. If we can pull this off flawlessly, and I really am fairly sure that we're gonna do this just fine, but team, I don't know. I mean, it fell apart earlier on in this video. Is it going to continue to fall apart in this run overall? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out, and you guys are going to have to stick around if you want to know the answer. So once again, interact with the channel, consider sticking around, team. This challenge is going to continue. We need to complete this whole game without a single mistake, and if we do it, that will be every achievement in Replanted. That is our goal. That is what we are going to pull off, and let's make it happen in style, team. Here we go. Our first winter melon as well. I'm gonna try and put these winter melons so that they can defend our entire lawn. But we're gonna have to make that pretty quick, or happen pretty quick. This buckethead is causing a little bit of concern, but I think we're okay there. I'm just gonna get rid of that Gatling repeater, because I do want to work in more melons. We're playing quickly here. It's not the quickest ever, don't get me wrong. This is not by any means a speed run, but are we playing speedy? Absolutely. We are going to be playing with as much speed as we possibly can. This is a long challenge, and it is also a warm-up for our overall 2.5 times speed run. So yeah, we're kind of just practicing for a challenge that has the potential to be much more difficult than the one that we're doing right now. And it's just a challenge that we came up with on our own. So team, like I said, if you have an idea for a challenge, let me know. If you have an idea for another Plants vs. Zombies, let me know. A mod, let me know. Let me know. Say hi, hello, how are you down in the comments. Thank you for being here. Okay, a full column of winter melons. We're just killing everything now. They're not even really getting past this first square. And as we continue to add more damage, we should be able to make that even crazier. Actually, it doesn't even matter. This is our third and final flag of level 19, no problem. Oh my goodness, no problem. Yeah, we're so fine. Anyway, team, this is it. This is our note for our boss fight. I'm gonna read it. This is our final level for the day. If we can pull it off flawlessly, here it goes, our zombie note. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Okay, we're hitting next level, team. The zombies are coming. That was crazy. They're out here leaving notes for us like we aren't already ready to defend our lawn from their assault. So let's speed things up, and I am going to try and use keyboard shortcuts once again. So yeah, boom, boom, boom. The goal now is going to be to split up these zombies so I can manage them just a little bit better. Boom. And it'd be nice if we could defend this chomper, but it is going down. However, Cherry Bomb is going to help us out, and I'm going to go with another Cherry Bomb early. It's very early. I know, team. Oh my gosh, these pea shooters have retro skins. Amazing. Well, I like the retro pea shooter a lot more than I like the retro zombie, so I think we're gonna rock this for a little bit. We have a ton of cherry bombs, so I think it's time to use them. Although, if we stack up on cherry bombs and we also stack up on walnuts, we are going to end up with a ton of pea shooters just because we're limiting the amount of explosives that we have. So let's see if we can make that concept come true. I'm gonna try and limit some of these seed packets so that we get a lot more of our pea shooters overall. I want any kind of pea shooter. I'm okay with snow peas. I'm okay with repeaters. I am okay with just pea shooters here, but I think that if we can get a lot of them, it's gonna be a much better result than trying to use these chompers with these walnuts. Boom, a cherry bomb goes off. We got 5 of them. We can use one without affecting our odds at this point. Another walnut down. Let's keep bombing things. And team, I think our strategy worked because we are maxed out on pea shooters. So now we're gonna start to, there we go, that bug. Why when I click there, it deselects? Okay, cherry bomb, chomper replacement, and if we can get 2 more pea shooters here, we are good to go. We don't even need them. Final wave, I'm just gonna go with cherry bombs. There we go, another cherry bomb. It doesn't even matter. Team, that is our level 110 boss fight complete. Our bag, our coins, and this is our entry point into our nighttime levels. This is also where I am going to stop for the day. If you want to see me play nighttime, come back tomorrow. We are going to continue with our R.I.P. permadeath run. We are going to flawlessly pull this off for the achievements and 100% complete this game. Team, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. This has been so fun, this whole adventure, and I'm just glad to have you guys here with me now for the end of our achievements, and I guess the beginning of everything that is to come from Plants vs. Zombies and this channel. Let me know what you're liking. Let me know what you would like to see. Thank you once again, team. This has been Mike Just Joined. It has been a pleasure, and I'm gonna jump into our channel Zen Garden. Before I say it, peace out.